olive oil. I'm doing my breakfast. Good rising, we have another day. Good rising, hey, 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 hey. Good rising, we have another day. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, yeah. I was off in several places in that song this morning. But there you have it. Good rising to everybody. I have done the rising. Now I'm thinking about shining after I have my breakfast. Okay? So, what I'm having is some of these, and none of this is sponsored. I just buy what I like. These protein pancakes. I'm on the last one. I need to pick up another. So, that's in the microwave, but I'm not going to start it up just yet. I'm going to do some egg whites. I took that hamburger. I made up a hamburger patty because I went out of town, you guys. And I had some ground beef open in the fridge. So I went ahead and made up a patty. It was enough for one more patty. And I went ahead and seasoned it up and put it in the freezer. So when I got back home last night, I took it out because I can have that for lunch today. Okay, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to get out some of my turkey sausage. But yeah, I went out of town with my daughter and her family. And I enjoyed it. We went to Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta before I went with Phoenix. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. And the rooms were really nice. We stayed at the Marriott. We were going to stay, my daughter said we were going to stay at the Ritz, but there was something going on in the city, and there were a lot of youngsters around in the different hotels. At first I was thinking it was prom, but it had to be something other than prom because there were so many, I didn't see any of them dressed up like for prom, so it was some kind of event or something going on in Atlanta with the young people that had the rooms all booked up. Okay, so turkey sausage, egg whites, and that. All right. But yeah, so we ended up staying at the Marriott, and I know that there are several of them, so we were out in Buckhead. Now I know the difference between Buckhead and Bankhead because I did not. But like I said, that was my first time in Atlanta. So I do hope y'all are well this morning. Greetings. I'm doing my turkey sausage and my protein pancakes here. And I'm going to do some egg whites, cooking my sausage and my turkey sausage in some olive oil. Then I have some of this 100% pure maple syrup. It's really good. Y'all, we went to a restaurant called Southern Gentleman. Hey everybody. We went to a restaurant called I'm just seeing what somebody wrote. Honey, stuff like that is gonna probably make me laugh if I don't ignore it. But we went to a restaurant called called Southern Gentleman. Honey, they had some hush puppies. I have never had hush puppies that good. And I'm Southern. I'm from the South, so I've had good food. Those hush puppies were so good. And the batter, however it was, they made them. And then they set the hush puppies in a plate of like maple syrup with a little, I don't know if it was goat cheese or some kind of cheddar cheese or something, white cheese, melted on it, and then set the hush puppies on top of that. Honey, you talking about good. I only had one. I only ate one because, that's just too much. And then my daughter's boyfriend, ordered some deviled eggs, and he had remarked, because they've been there before. In fact, I guess I don't know, they like the place, but he said he never had deviled eggs that good, so he ordered a couple of plates of those. Honey, I had two of those. Those are the best deviled eggs. I'm 57 and I can make a good deviled egg. Those were the best deviled eggs I have ever tasted. Now you got to understand, I can make a good deviled egg. My ex-father-in-law, rested, because he's crossed over Jordan. When I first married his son, you know how, I don't know how y'all are, but I cooked for everybody one holiday just to let everybody in the family know I can cook. Okay, so I cooked. I think it was a Thanksgiving dinner, honey. I don't know what I didn't make, but everybody liked it, because if you have taste buds, you gonna understand I can cook too, just like everybody else in the family. All right, so I made some deviled eggs, and my father-in-law at the time, he said, "You said same. I hear you. There you go." He said, "I can just eat these as fast as you make them." Yeah, I can make some good deviled eggs, but honey, those deviled eggs at Southern Gentlemen, I don't get paid for anything, any of this, honey. We just talking. Uh, were really good. And I wanted to order a redfish that they had, but it came with a jambalaya. You can also cook. Yeah, I heard you say, I not heard, I saw where you said same. Yep, nothing beats being able to cook yourself. My son can cook. My daughter, of course, she can cook. But my son, he can cook too. And I mean meals. He knows how to, cook and wash his clothes and separate it, all that stuff, which a lot of men do these days. Okay, so y'all, here's my turkey sausage. And I am going to put a little bit of butter, because I don't know what it is, even though I have some olive oil in here. It's something about this skillet that it wants to stick with the egg, and it's supposed to be a non-stick skillet. I don't know, y'all. Seeming like everybody out here lying about stuff. Anyway, so here's my egg whites. I took off today, but because I was thinking I would need recovery time from traveling. But I don't know. I may do a few hours. I'll see how I feel, or I may just take the day and get some errands done and just pick back up tomorrow with work. Honey, these young people. My daughter, like I said, I went with my daughter, her boyfriend, and his daughter. Okay, and they have, of course, more energy, and I have energy, but they have more energy than I do, because we ended up going to the mall, this Lenox Mall, so I got to see the Lenox Mall where everybody, you spot folks and all this different stuff. Anywho, let me turn my pancakes on. Honey, they did some shopping. Because I was thinking, how's all this stuff gonna fit in the car? Excuse me, y'all. It's that pepper. I should have been had my pancakes on. Okay, so that's my egg whites. That didn't take long to cook up. So with 2 items done, I'm waiting on my pancakes, and we'll be finishing up. I know I haven't been on in a while, so I just decided to pop off and let y'all know I'm still over here doing me. Okay. Guess I'll have Pepsi Zero. But yeah, I enjoyed having breakfast in my room both days. The days that we were there. Turn off my fire. Did I put the butter? Why did I put the butter up knowing I'm fixing to use it? I'm over here trying to talk. Okay. Okay, so here's my pancakes, and they're supposed to be 12 pancakes. How much protein does it have? One pack has 15 grams of protein. All right, so I'm just gonna take some butter and smear it on each pancake. Okay. Now I can put the butter up. Get out my little ice drink and put on a little syrup. Let's get you open. And I use butter, not margarine. I use real unsalted butter. And 100% syrup. This is the dirty. I'm from a certain generation. I used to churn butter. And that's my breakfast. I'm going to have a Pepsi Zero with my iced down glass that I keep. And then I'll have a cup of coffee. All right. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I hope y'all are doing fabulously. I hope your families are well. I hope your dog is barking right and your cat has power in his or her meow. We shall talk later.